Hello students, this is your teacher Ed, and I would like to welcome you to Module 5 in our ESL 7-8 course. So in this module we are going to discuss sleep habits and sleep patterns. That's pretty interesting. Our grammar will work on reduced time clauses and conditional clauses, which will really be good tools for you to help you communicate in English. So let's get to it. So the title of Unit 4 is called Early Birds and Night Owls. And it's about people's sleep habits. So in Lesson A, people from all over the world describe their sleep habits and preferences. And then in Lesson B, we're going to practice using a special category of verbs, phrasal verbs, or what are also called two-word verbs related to sleep. And people explain under what conditions they get their proper rest. So what do they need? So to do that, the grammar points here are reduced time clauses. So instead of saying, when I go to bed, you can replace that by saying, when going to bed. It's a little shorter. So we're going to look at those, and also clauses stating reasons and condition. We have Zoom classes every Monday and Wednesday. In the Monday class, you click here to get what's going to be happening. So we'll be working in pages 28 to 31, that's Lesson A. And we'll be working in the breakout rooms to talk about sleep patterns and life-work balance. And so the grammar will be on page 29 of our student book, and also at the end of the book in the Grammar Plus section on page 112. In our Zoom class on Wednesday, in Lesson B, we'll be talking about sleep and also about dreaming. And we'll be using phrasal verbs or two-word verbs like feel wide awake and sleep like a log to describe how you feel when you're tired or sleeping or not sleeping. All right, we're also going to work in the grammar box on page 33 and in Grammar Plus page 113. To study reasons and conditions that begin with phrases like even if, as long as, considering that, etc. This is for the reduced time clauses, and this video is for stating reasons and conditions. So in your quiz, you're going to, the first part of the quiz is listening, so you have to click on this audio. You'll open up the answer sheet. So use the answer sheet to record your answers, not the quiz itself. As I said, the first part A is a listening exercise. So you have to listen to a conversation between two friends and then choose the best answer. And write the answer on your answer sheet, A, B, C, whatever it is. This is actually the discussion. And the topic is going to be about sleeping. The title is, what kind of a sleeper are you? So you'll be able to write a paragraph or two about how you sleep. And what you should do is try to use the grammar and vocabulary that we studied in this unit. So for grammar, you want to use reduced clauses, reduced time clauses like when sleeping instead of saying when I sleep. In the vocabulary, you want to use those phrasal verbs like wake up, sleep like a log, etc. And then you will reply by the last day of the module. By Sunday, respond to at least one of your classmates' posts. And when you write back to them, try to use the grammar points and the vocabulary again. So you just make comments about what they do. The assignment this week in Module 5 is a writing assignment, and you'll be making conditions, but these conditions are a little bit different than the conditions that you describe as when you're sleeping, when you say, only if I get 8 hours of sleep do I feel well the next day. That was what we practiced in the unit, but this is going to be a little different. When someone asks you to do something, like wash the dishes, you can reply one of 3 ways. You can say yes, or you can say no. And these are unconditional, right? There are no conditions. Yes, I will do it, or no, I won't do it. Or you can say yes, but, with conditions. So you say, I'll do it, but, and then you tell the person your condition, what you want in return. So you can negotiate a little bit. Okay, if someone says, it's your turn to wash the dishes, you say, okay, I'll wash the dishes only if you agree to dry the dishes. These are the 5 sentences that you're going to respond to. So, for example, it says, I need you to go to the store for me now. Now, if you want to, you can just say, okay, I'll go. No condition, right? Or, no, I'm not going. I'm busy. No condition. Or you could say, I won't go unless you give me $5. So that would be a condition. So I want you to write your own answers to these 5 questions. So that's the end of it. Module 5, we did it. So yeah, look, he's got a gold medal. You will get a gold medal too. So by finishing this, there are some optional resources. There's a web page called Reducing Adverbial Clauses, which is a good place to review in writing what we studied in the book and with videos. And then there's a challenging exercise. Jenna from this website called Learn Academic English has a video about reducing all kinds of adverbial clauses, not just time clauses. Thank you for watching our introduction to Module 5 in the Level 7-8 class. If you have questions, you can either drop a line to the Module 5 forum page, or if you'd rather send it to me confidentially, you're welcome to send a Canvas inbox message. Take care.